He was a great guy. And this is the most famous cougar hunter that ever lived in Saltaire or Ladysmith. This is Clem Ingram with his dog. At Walt Emblem's place in Saltaire, Walt Emblem had the house that was right beside the store, the old Sunday service that burnt down. There's the one that burnt down. Now, if you were to look, just a sec. If you go here, Shirley, there you can see this house here. Just put them side by side. This house is right here. That's Walt Emblem's house, and this little shed is just to the left of the house in there. Oh, okay. And this is Clem. This is 1952 in the early part of December, or late December 51 or 52 with his cougar. And he got that dog from Courtney or up there, and he got the cougar the first day with it. That's a picture there. Clem was born in 29, so he's about 22 there. So he was great with all of us as kids. He took us up in the mountains and we chased a lot of cougar. Not necessarily caught any or shot any, but we did a lot of chasing behind the hounds. And when the hounds chase, they go along and they're all baying and barking. And by the way, these dogs that chase, believe it or not, are mostly female cougar hounds. They're not males. You tell me why a female dog wants to chase a cougar. Tell me why they.
Because they're mean. Women
why
are
do they
meaner.
want to do it? And they bark, and you got to have snow to get them. You see, in a dry summer weather, you can't get a scent for a cougar. The dogs can't smell, but if it's wet, and especially you see the tracks. So Clem and I would go to 1, 2 in the morning in the fresh snow and look for tracks. So if we found the tracks then, well, we go back at daylight and then we get the dogs on them. But we had the other ones, the Frank Holman, all the Holmans from Chemainus there down by the Red Rooster. They came with us sometimes too. But yeah, amazing stories hunting the cougar.
Wasn't there a shed or something that was up in the back country there, and that they used that had something to do with?
They stayed in them?
Yeah.
They did. That was Nimer River Camp. When I went there as a 17-year-old in 1964 to Nimer River Camp, McMillan Waddell, there was Jimmy Dewar's cabin, a cougar hunter there. There was Percy Dewar and Jimmy Dewar. Now they stayed in that cabin and used to hunt cougar from there. And that was up in the Reinhardt, on the Reinhardt Road in the Nimer River Camp.
What would you get for the cougars? Was there a bounty on them in those days?
I think there was, dear, but I don't know how much it was. Not very much money, but it was, you know, the most famous one was Doug Holman's dad. That was on the down there by the Red Rooster up on that road there. They had farms there, and there was a whole bunch of them. There was Doug and Dolph and Henry and Frank and Fred. They all had dogs.
And they were all hound dogs, like those.
Yeah, hounds. Yeah. But anyway, when the cougar gets treed, then the dogs start to bay. They get under the neck. Oh, like that. Oh, oh. You can know when the cougar's treed because the dogs make a different bark. They're not going along. Yep, yep, yep. They bay when they get to the tree.
Did anybody ever get hurt? Like, were they a problem?
Yeah, dogs got eaten sometimes. Yeah, they get around a big male cougar that doesn't want to get treed. He doesn't like the idea of going up a tree. So he'll take on, and 1 or 2 of the dogs kills them. And sometimes the hunter didn't get up close to where the dog, way off. The dog got way off somewhere, so he got eaten.
What happened to Clem? How long did he live, and what did he do besides the cougar hunting?
He was a faller all the time. Yeah, he felled timber his whole life. And he started with the Finns up in, I'd say, Nimo Lake, so he would be a person that would speak a few English and Finnish words to a mixture of words to me. I don't know what the hell he was saying in Finnish, but it was pretty funny. He had a nickname for everybody. So his old aunt was Nettie, so I was nicknamed Nettie. So it was always hollering, Nettie, get the gas, get the oil, get the salt, get the. He was priceless, He was an amazing guy, I'm telling you.
So what happened to him?
He died about at the age of he's in his late 70s. Yeah, he got sick and I think he had a little bit of cancer,
Right, and he stayed in the Saltaire area, or?
Well, he lived right up on Davis Road.
Oh, okay.
He had a house there. Yeah, very nice house there. And his brother-in-law is Jim Saz. So now there's Jim Saz in here. Well, this picture is really important then because, well, important because it has the ones that are gone now. These here are brother-in-laws and what does it say? One cousin and brother-in-law. This is Tom Davis. He worked down on the trains here. He was here for a long, long time. And he's a Davis, and he's related to Beatty Davis. He's a nephew of Beatty Davis, and this is Clem, and this is Jim Ingram. Excuse me, Jim Saz. Now, this is a 34 Ford, and there's a Cougar on there somewhere.
I see it.
See a Cougar?
Yeah, I do.
This is all the same day as this one here. See, this is the same vehicle if you look.
1948-ish?
It's in 51.
Oh, okay.
It says 48 on it, but they're wrong.
Yeah.
Because I can prove why they're wrong, and they say they're right, but I say they're wrong.
How many cougars do you think he got in his lifetime?
Oh, hundreds. And they didn't kill them all. They would, you know, chase them up a tree and get a picture, and then...
Would they eat any of the meat or use any of the hide?
No, they skinned them. The hide is worth $500 for sure.
In those days?
Oh gosh, yeah. In the last 20 years, 30 years, you could get $500 for a cougar skin.
Who would buy them?
Oh, people from all over the world, taxidermists. 47, and this is me in there, and I'm not 1 year old in that picture. I got my big gun there, and this is the same dog that you just saw in those other pictures. So I'm about 4 in here, or just turned 5. That's a pop gun. It goes pop, you know, with a little cork on the end there.
Yes, it wasn't really a gun.
Well, I thought it was.
Toy gun.
So this is taken the same day as all these other pictures of this cougar. This is the same cougar, but there's no cougar in there, but that's just me. And this is in Saltaire at Ingram's place. Court Ingram. They came from Courtney, and they traded houses. Walt Emblem had this house in Saltaire, and Walt went to Courtney, and the Ingrams came down to here. So that's how Jim Saz met Lorraine Saz, his wife, because she was an Ingram.
Ah.
And she lived across the road from Louis Saz, right there. So this is how they all got connected.